Welcome to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's sponsors include Brown County State Bank, Burnett's Plumbing Company, Cass Communications, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, Double K Firearms, Farmers State Bank and Trust, Mount Sterling, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber Company, KLC Inc., All About Dance and More, Farmers State Bank, Griggsville, Larry Dunn Accounting, Mount Sterling YMCA, Ray Insurance Agency, B&N Trucking, Mount Sterling Savings Center, A Rustic Garden, Granton Heating and Cooling, and St. Mary's School. Now for the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
And welcome here to Brown County Middle School once again for Pleasant Hill versus Brown County baseball. Here we got another beautiful day here in Mount Sterling, overcast right now and probably the high 80s here. Jared Hoots here with Ken Boylan. How's it going?
Hey, good. How's Jared today?
Oh, I'm pretty good. Has a Boylan household calmed down after that late comeback win last night?
Yeah, we went home and had a pretty joyful evening there and got to reminisce about the game. And yeah, the boys were excited and the whole team had great atmosphere, great baseball yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I was still excited when I got home, and I think I fell asleep a couple of times watching that Cardinals game, and I woke up to see them come back and rally for a win, too. So, it was a good night of baseball for the teams I enjoy watching.
Yes, I agree. I think Cardinals are playing right now, actually.
Yeah, they're playing the Pirates. That's right. We're here on the Scranton Cooling pregame show. The pregame show is brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Call the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626 and discover the advantages of a Geo Comfort Thermo system, or visit them on the web at comfortman.com. We're here on the Scranton's pregame show here, and right now the Hornets come in at a 3-1 A team, I guess you want to say. The A team's 3-1, and our B team is 2-2. Right now we got an A game, full game going on. And then we'll have some probably B innings afterwards they're stated for. And we'll have the A game for sure, and we'll see what happens and what time it is for the B game for you guys. Visit the YouTube link to see the live link, and we also have the MixLR app going right now. Right now we're going to go on the Henry Automotive's keys of the game. Henry Automotive, dealership quality, auto repair and service at the hometown prices. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Kent, what's your keys of the game today?
The keys of the game today for me, I think, Jared, is to stay composed and get ahead in the count out there as a pitcher. A lot of the same keys as last night. And last night worked great. We come away with 2 wins, so pretty much the same keys. Get ahead of the pitcher and keep our defense off the field, and we want to play offense as much as we can.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, and we can have a real great week right now as far as Hornets baseball is concerned, and we can get that third win of the week, go 3-0, and riding that momentum, the hot start so far for the Hornets going into next week.
Yes, 100%. I think the Hornets are playing really good baseball right now. They look well. They're very fluent as a team, and the boys are all getting along. You can see it in their mannerisms. They're all elbowing each other and high-fiving and stuff like that. So yeah, the boys are looking good.
Yeah, I tell you what, the energy that they play with. Talking to Coach Henry a little bit last night after the game, it's just exciting to watch some of these kids, the way they work, the way they cheer for one another, and they truly root for one another. So that's a great thing that's going right now. We got going right now here in Hornet Country.
Yes, I agree, and they're all one team, so that's perfect. But yeah, like you said, we got an A and a B game today, so we'll see how long it takes and what we're going to do on the B game. But we'll be here for the A game for sure.
Yeah, we got Pleasant Hill taking the infield and outfield right now. So on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, visit the Comfort Man at Scranton's Heating and Cooling, 217-773-2626, and discover the advantage of the geothermal system, or visit them on the webs on comfortman.com. Right now we're going to go over the B&N Trucking starting lineups. If you need something hauled or want something to be part of your team as a driver, owner, or operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-355 today. Right now, we're going to start with the visitors, Pleasant Hill, and I don't have a record or their coach's name right now. But starting off for Pleasant Hill, number 6, Elaine Hubbard is pitching for him. Number 8, Jaron Lawson is playing is catching today. Number 5, Peyton Lawson is in center field, batting third. Number 9, Carter Jones is at first base in the cleanup spot. Number 14, Brody Lane is at second base. Number 13, Sammy Arwaz is how I'm going to call him. I'm not for sure. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. He's playing third base today. Number 3, Bing Lowe is playing left field. Number 2, Tyler Van Dyne is playing shortstop. And number 4, Talon Walters is in right field. So for your hometown Hornets, Jack Buss, a little different lineup today than the Hornets in the top spot. We mixed it up just a little bit today. We have Jack Buss is leading off, wearing number 7, doing the catching duties. Maverick Henry is batting in the 2-hole tonight. He is number 5 and playing shortstop. Number 3, Tice Fullerton is down in the 3 spot, playing third base. Deacon Barrett is the man on the mound, wearing number 33 in the cleanup spot. Mitchell Oliver is the DH. He is DHing for Carter Havens. Carter Havens will be out in center field. Number 24, Colin Dieterle, is at second base in the 6th spot. 31, Maddox Wydell is at first base. Number 13, Matthew Boylan is in right field. And number 30, Thomas Boylan, is in the 9th spot, rounding off your Hornets starting lineup right now. And right now, so far, the Hornets have given us really good pitching so far this season, wouldn't you say, Kent?
Yes, the Hornets they got some good starting pitching. I mean, we had 2 pitchers yesterday, Jared,
Yes.
that pitched complete games.
Yes.
I mean, how often does that happen in this type of youth sports out here? Not very often, I don't think.
No, I agree with that. I mean, from a high school standpoint, you don't have too many kids that go a full game anymore with the pitch limits, and we had some really quick innings. I think Tice had a 5-pitch inning one inning and a 6-pitch inning the next, and Colin Dieterle did a good job in the second game of having quick pitch innings and throwing strikes. I think we only walked, was it 3 people?
1 that second game.
Yeah, and 3 people total maybe for 2 games, and that's pretty impressive against a very good Carthage team. And it wasn't a team that, we walked all over. It was a good baseball game, both games yesterday.
Yeah, Carthage had some good players on their team. They had some athletes, and they came here to play. But the boys, like you said, we minimized our walks, and we kept our pitch count down. So it was good games.
Yes, it was a very good game. And we're going to take a breather right now, and we're going to play some advertisements, our local sponsors, to make this possible to run the YouTube app and on the MixLR. I know doing these COVID times, it helps a lot for you guys at home can see these. So hopefully out there in Pleasant Hill, you guys are watching for our hometowns in Brown County, and we're going to run some commercials and pay the bills for the people that sponsor us here to go. And we'll be back in a second.
Confused by all the environmentally friendly energy-saving options and tax credits that are available for geothermal and solar? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling and let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so they can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA features a 3,000 square foot fitness center with walking track and a full line of equipment. From group exercise classes to our new toddler zone to youth sports, there truly is something for every member of the family. But more than that, our real mission is rooted in our community. Through the past few months, your Y has continuously searched for needs to fill. We have served you from afar through initiatives including emergency childcare, grocery delivery, and virtual homework help. When you join the Y, you join more than a gym. You join an organization committed to serving the community in which we all live, work, and play.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Offers an excellent education. St. Mary's School offers an excellent education after school activities, important tuition, and after school care. Students love gardens or big family one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with their local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
B&N Trucking is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries, licensed and fully insured in all 48 states. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today.
Enjoy your journey by dreaming big. It's Sarah Hoots here with All About Dance and More LLC in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. New season online registration is now open and classes begin September 8th. Visit us on Facebook, All About Dance and More, LLC.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
Welcome back here to Brown County Junior High. Here we have the Brown County Hornets that are 3-1 versus the Pleasant Hill Wolves. Brown County is just finishing up their infield, outfield. The umpires are here and are ready to go. So once they're finished up, we're going to have the ball game here for you versus the Pleasant Hill Wolves. Like I said, Brown County is 3-1 with wins over Camp Point, and they swept a double header yesterday against a nice Carthage team. The only one loss came to the Quincy Notre Dame Crusaders. So far. Not for sure about Pleasant Hill's record so far, but that's what we got going on. Just to give you a schedule update of what's going on next week, the Hornets travel to Calhoun for an A-B doubleheader at 4 o'clock on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, they go to Hamilton for an A doubleheader. Then on Friday, the B team will be back here for a doubleheader, which would be 2 5s here versus Liberty. I know on Friday we'll have, I think, the YouTube for you and here on the MixLR for both of those B games. Maybe have the Calhoun game on Wednesday. We're not for sure yet.
Yeah, I think we're going to run into some connection issues down there at Calhoun from past experience. I think Steve said it's a little bit tougher to get the internet service down there, and he said a lot of times you go through all the work and you set up all this equipment and you spend the whole game trying to get it to come together. So we're still up in the air on what we're going to try to do there, but we will let everybody know on either Facebook or follow the website there for sure.
Yeah, and just remind you guys on the MixLR app, we got that running and we got the YouTube feed going. So if you're out there, you can give us a listen or add some comments and we can see them. We're a little bit better at this now where we can see the comments pop up. I don't know if we can reply yet or not, but we can at least see the comments anyway. So if you're out there, let us know how we're doing or any questions you have for us, why it's going anyway. Yesterday we had a question there, and Eric Grady behind the plate did a good job coming and explaining the catcher's interference because we thought that's what may happen. So, we got a pretty good vantage point right here, a beautiful day for baseball, and, hopefully cheering on the Hornets for another win here for us.
Yeah, it is a great day for baseball. It's a little bit of a breeze coming out of the southwest. What is it, about mid-80s today?
Yep.
Big change from yesterday. Yesterday was hot and humid in the 90s, but the boys are doing well right now, so.
Yep, that is for sure. And just to give you around the horn for your Hornets right now, we got Jack Buss is behind the plate tonight. Maverick Henry is at shortstop. Tice Fullerton's at third. Deacon Barrett's the man on the mound. Mitchell Oliver's your DH. Carter Havens will be in center field. Colin Dieterle is at second base. Maddox Wydell is at first base. Matthew Boylan in right field. And Thomas Boylan will be out in left field today.
I think just for those Cardinal fans that are out there listening with us right now, the Cardinals are tied 1-1 after 6 innings out there in Pittsburgh. So, yeah.
And I believe that's a doubleheader today too, right?
2 7-inning games.
I think I read something on Twitter today that Molina was trying to convince Schilt to catch all 14 innings today because they're 7-inning games in the Major League doubleheader. So he's trying to vouch to catch all 14 today, I believe.
I don't know if he went for that or not.
We'll see what happens anyway. We'll see what happens with Molina today. And the Cardinals had a nice walk-off win yesterday, and you got to give the Cardinals credit for how they've shipped the pitchers in and out and how they maintained and kept their head above water so far due to all the restrictions that they had and all the games they had to play so far.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's the only team in baseball to really watch, but that's me. I'm a Cardinal fan, so I've been following the Cardinals, and there was nothing like watching those other teams playing for that pretty much 2-week period there, and the Cardinals were fighting the COVID virus and trying to stay acclimated and stay quarantined from everything that was going on. Everybody else playing baseball, so now they got a ton of time to make up and a ton of games to make up, and their back is against the wall. So they're doing very well, just like you said, moving players in and out.
And I think, I'm a huge Cardinal fan myself, and I don't think there's too many organizations that could survive. I mean, you saw Florida had kind of the similar issue, but not quite to the extent of the Cardinals, and their farm system isn't as great as the Cardinals, and they started hot, for the first couple games because they're excited about playing baseball, but the Cardinals have that farm system and mainly the pitching arms to get through that. They didn't sell you look at the Cardinals compared to the Angels right now, and they've paid Trout $1 million or $100 million. They paid Rendon $100 million. They paid Pujols $100 million, and they don't have any pitching.
Right, you're exactly right. Yeah, I mean they have a lot of bats and some good defense, but they have no pitching. And pitching, in my opinion, is where it can be a lot of times.
Yep, and that is for sure. That is for sure. And looks like you got some hecklers in the fans today, don't you?
I see that. Yeah. Try anything to get me to smile.
That's right. They send them off to work and they come back and give you grief, right?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the coaches are out here with the lineups exchange here. It looks like we got Brian Henry is going to be behind the plate, and Eric Grady is going to be in the field for the umpires so far. And that is James Blakely, the head coach of the Hornets, and I'm not for sure who is coaching Pleasant Hill this year. With that, the other Hornet coaches is we got Mr. Buss will be at Dusty Buss will be at first base, and you'll have Henry. We got Doug Henry, yep. About said Darren. You got Doug Henry out there, and then you also got Kevin Dieterle is our fourth coach there. So a solid coaching staff for the Hornets. Put a lot of time in the Little League ranks with their kids moving up, and then followed it through to the junior high ranks here.
Yeah, that's a good group of coaches they got there. And even for James Blakely, kudos to him because he has no kids on this team, but he just loves coaching these boys in this age group, and he likes the competitive nature of what he gets to do out here. So he wants to coach another year. So that's great to have him.
Yeah, the coaches are hard to find nowadays because it's a job that nobody wants to do sometimes, and it's a lot of hours. All these guys have regular jobs too. That's the other thing.
And coaching's a thankless job. It really is if you think about it, especially when you get up to this level. Little League, you get a lot of thank yous and this and that. When you get up here to competitive sports where you're entering right now, it's a really thankless job as a coach. So, yeah, thanks to them guys.
Yep, and like I said, those guys have other full-time jobs, and they devote their time, for, maybe that $5 paycheck. They do it for the kids. They get paid $5 for all the time and effort. That comes with field maintenance. That comes with lineups. That comes with being a mentor, not only just coaching baseball. So there's a lot of parts that go to that. So I think the Hornets are about ready to take the field here, and we're going to get this game rolling here. And if we had the artificial crowd noise, we'd make some right now like the major leagues, but
we don't have
we don't have that right now.
I'd like to see the boys run out on the field a little bit faster than you are, but that's all right.
Yeah. The old coach of me, too, was thinking the same thing, but I didn't say it. And it looks like Deacon Barrett is going to get his warm-up pitches here and to Jack Buss. And once again, the Pleasant Hill Wolves here is going to start off with Elaine Hubbard. He's the pitcher. He's number 6, followed by Jaron Lawson. He's the catcher. And they're wearing number 8. And then Peyton Lawson is playing center field wearing number 5 as our first batters of the evening. Looks like Elaine Hubbard's going to be a righty coming up to bat here. Got a little bit of wind kicking up here in Mount Sterling. The softball girls win yesterday, do you know?
No, I heard they lost.
They lost, okay. Pleasant Hill beat them yesterday. I wasn't for sure what the score was yesterday.
I'm not even sure what their record is. Do you?
I know they won their first game. I know they threw a no-hit. I think, who was it? Brooke? Did Brooke throw a no-hitter?
Brooke Guardhouse.
Yeah, I think Brooke Guardhouse threw a no-hitter. So I don't know. I think they lost to Camp Point. I think Camp Point's got a good junior high team. I know they lost that game, and I think they won on the road. Maybe Monday they had a win. So I think they're probably sitting at 2-2 or around that, around 500 right now for Coach Woodruff and Coach Jones and the softball team right now.
Yeah, it looks like we ought to be getting close here, Coach.
Yep, we're getting closer to the game here in Brown County.
I think things are going good in the school district, isn't it? Everything's been pretty working out like you think it would.
Yep, everything's going pretty smooth. I think the kids are getting used to the online learning. I think the teachers are getting used to it. Obviously with the new COVID thing, there's a whole bunch of different changes that are going on right now, and everybody's doing real well, adjusting to them. They're going with the flow, and at the end of the day, just doing the best you can is all you can do right now.
That's all you can ask for. I know I got 2 of them going to school out there in our office, out there being in trucking. So, it's actually kind of a silver lining type of thing because I get to go in there and see them, as much as I want, and stick my head in the back office there and say hi to them. And
I think the thing that I enjoy the most is one of my PE classes today. We had 2 4-year-olds join us because they wanted to see what big sister and big brother was doing, so they're in there trying to do the exercises too. So that was kind of always neat to see those guys in there and do things. So I think we're about ready for baseball. You're probably tired to listen to us chat a little bit here. You ready to watch some baseball? And so stepping in for the first batter here is Elaine Hubbard. Like I said, wearing number 6. I like how the umpires always ask if we're ready or not.
That's nice.
Like it means too much, but hey, we're going to go. And Deacon Barrett's the man on the mound here for the Hornets. Throwing to Jack Buss, and he gets his sign here, and the first pitch of the game is on its way. Fastball, swing and a miss for strike 1. It's a good start for Deacon. Deacon Barrett is an 8th grader here at Brown County. Pitched a nice game against, was it Camp Point, right?
Yes.
And the pitch, and a ground ball, check swing out to Maddox Wydell. He's got that 3 unassisted for the first out of the ball game.
That was pretty routine play there for Maddox. He looked good. Come up with the ball and made a nice step on first for the out.
Yeah, and that's a big confidence booster for Maddox. I think Maddox yesterday was probably trying a little too hard and kind of got him out of whack, and that's a good job of staying down on the ball and probably can relax a little bit today after fielding that. Old Deacon Barrett here gets a sign off the stretch. The batter is Jared Lawson. Ball is low off the catcher and off the umpire. I know this is at least Brian and Eric's second game so far. I'm sure they had more during the week, but this is their second one here so far this week. And Deacon Barrett gets a sign and a 1-0 count here to Jared Lawson, the catcher for the Pleasant Hill Wolves. Fastball, swing and a miss. Runs the count to 1-1 here in the top of the first inning on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Barrett with the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Barrett is going off the stretch so far for the Hornets. I haven't seen him use a windup yet so far this year, but he might probably just more comfortable off the stretch right now. Barrett comes set. Fastball fouled straight back here. My boys, I think, woke up there. About got him. You all right, Bryce? Yep. Okay, just checking. Yeah, 1 ball and 2 strikes here on the catcher from Pleasant Hill.
Quick reflexes there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. There's not a day where some baseball or football is thrown in my house. They got to be quick. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out here. Pitch, fastball, fouled off down the third baseline. It's a nice cut by there by number 8, Jared Lawson of the Pleasant Hill Wolves to foul that one off. So far, Barrett is stuck with the straight fastballs. And the pitch by Barrett. Fastball in the outside corner called strike 3 for the second out for the Hornets.
That was a good job by Barrett there. He's looking good on the mound. This is 2 outings in a row. I don't want to jinx him just quite yet, but he's definitely throwing strikes, and that was a good location there.
Yep. So far, he's did a good job keeping the ball low in the zone for Deacon. Fastball low again, swing and a miss. So this is Peyton Lawson. Peyton is playing in center field. Where's number 5 for the Pleasant Hill Wolves? Barrett comes set, kicks and fires. Ball low. It's all right. That's a good miss by Barrett there. So once again, staying low in that zone. Outfield pretty much straight up. Infield is too. Pitch to the plate, outside and wild for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Deacon Barrett's got a new ball. He's back on the mound. Here's the pitch to the plate. Fastball outside, swing and a miss for strike 2. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Barrett gets a sign, comes to the plate. Fastball, swing and a miss for strike 3.
That's the way we like it right there, Jared. Yep. That was a perfect half inning for the Hornets. So after 1.5 innings, it scores 0-0 on your Cash Communications scoreboard. We'll be right back after words from our local sponsors.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Castings, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Hey, do you know anyone looking for a new job in Mount Sterling? A Rustic Garden hires locally, and they could be looking for you to help out. Entry-level jobs make a great way to build your resume. So visit arusticgardens.com and apply on their jobs website, arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, welcome back to Brown County here in the bottom of the first inning. The Hornets are going to come to bat for the first time today. Leadoff batter today is Jack Buss. Jack Buss is catching for the Hornets. He's wearing number 7. Jack's been normally batting in the 5th spot, but he's got a pretty high on-base percentage right now for this year. So Coach decided to move him up in the lineup to try to get himself on base in front of the heart of the order here.
Yeah, if you're looking at stats, Jack Buss has got some really good looking stats as far as being on base, and there's no doubt about it. You want kids that are getting on base to be your leadoff man. And they'll probably pitch around a courtesy run for him anyway.
Yep. Hubbard delivers to the plate for a ball 1 to Jack Buss. Elaine Hubbard's the pitcher for Pleasant Hill today. Jack Buss is at the plate. Hubbard gets his sign and comes set. Comes to the plate. Fastball right down the middle. Popped up. And the ball is fouled. And A.J. Cassing on A.J. there. He's got to make that play.
Yeah, glove or no glove.
Yep.
With this kind of experience, he should have had that.
Yep. He's making excuses already. He's trying to pull his LeBron James and make excuses already. So here we go. Hubbard's got a new ball. Jack's down 0-2 on the count. Pitch to the plate. Ball grounded to the second baseman. That's going to find the hole, and that's going to get through for a base hit for Jack. So Jack did a good job in his first game leading off to start off with a single, where we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher here. And who's going to be today? That
looks like Vince Little.
Vince Little is going to be the courtesy runner. Gotcha. So Vince Little is going to come in and run at first base for Jack Buss. That's going to bring up Maverick Henry. Maverick was, I believe, in the last game, he was 2 for 3 yesterday, scored 2 runs. He was really hot at the plate yesterday, did a great job getting on base. I think he probably had 5 runs scored in the 2 games yesterday.
Yeah, Maverick's playing good baseball right now as well. He's seeing the ball well, and his defense is really good, and he's an excellent pitcher when he's on the mound.
Yep. I'm sure he's probably the next guy in line today. And here is Hubbard off the stretch, fires. Vince Little's on the break, and there's going to be no throw. That was a good jump by Vince Little for a stolen base. So Little's at second base with no outs. 1 ball count on Maverick Henry. Maverick steps up the plate. Pitch down the middle, ground to the third baseman, off his shoulder out into left field, and it gets by the left fielder. Vince Little is going to score standing up, and Maverick is going for 2. So Little scores on the play to give the Hornets the first lead of the game, 1-0.
Maverick tagged that ball big time, and that ball was hard hit towards third baseman, and a high hop went right over his shoulder.
Yep. Like we talked yesterday, the ground's a little hard out there, so you put the ball on the bat that hard, it's going to bounce up, and it got by the third baseman for an RBI. Tice Fullerton comes to the plate now. Tice is one of the hottest hitters for the Hornets right now. I'd say probably behind Maverick and Jack, Tice, those 3 are 3 hottest hitters right now. And then we also got Boylan at the end of the lineup, was pretty hot at the end. Yesterday, Matthew was. We got 1 ball, no strikes to Tice. Fullerton's in the 3-hole. Ball got a hit and run on. Ball goes to the shortstop. Has trouble with it. Bobbles with it. He's up with it. Comes off. Throw is wild, and that's going to score Henry. Tice is going to second base. So we got an E6 on that one. So Fullerton grabs the RBI. Scores Maverick. Brings up Deacon Barrett. Deacon Barrett has slid into the 4-hole today. Number 33 doing the pitching. Deacon had a couple nice hits yesterday out in the left field. Pitch by Hubbard, and it's poked over the shortstop's head. That's going to probably score Fullerton with his wheels, and nope, he's held up at third base. Throw comes into first base, and it gets by the first baseman, which is going to score Fullerton, and Deacon Barrett is on his way to second. So right now it's a 3-0 Hornets lead on a single by Barrett. That's going to bring in Mitchell Oliver. Mitchell Oliver is DHing today. Mitchell played a little third yesterday. He's DHing for Carter Havens. And here's the pitch by Hubbard, outside for a ball. Ball 1. Oliver had a good week last week.
Yeah, Oliver was batting really well last week.
And here's the pitch to the plate. Fastball inside, got him in the back, so he's going to take his base.
Earned the base the hard way there.
Yep.
That ball stopped.
Yep, it did. It hit him right square in the back, so he's at first base.
He's got a smile on his face, though.
Yep. And we got 9 for 33.
Evan Howe.
So Evan Howe is going to run for Deacon Barrett. Evan Howe is now the runner at second base, another courtesy runner. Again, courtesy run for the pitcher and the catcher, as long as they're two different guys in that. And our batter up to the plate is now Colin Dieterle. Dieterle's up with runners at second and first. Oliver and ball grounded.
Dad, just so you know, they have the new Marucci.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Yep. Yep, as my boys informed me, they have the brand new Marucci Cat 9 that they probably want.
Yeah.
And Dieterle steps up to the plate with runners at first and second. No ball, 1 strike count. Hubbard comes to the plate. Ball is grounded foul once again. Dieterle's a little out in front of the pitcher right now. Hubbard's got him down on an 0-2 hole. Evan Howell's at second base. Mitchell Oliver's at first base. Dieterle's down on an 0-2 count. And the pitch to the plate. Dieterle fouls it off at Coach Blakely. Coach Blakely shows off some hacky sack skills, probably from back in the day in that situation.
Looked like he'd done that before.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. He might be a hacky sack player. We don't know it.
Yeah.
Dieterle still down 0-2 in the count here. Doing a good job fouling off pitches. Hubbard gets his sign. Comes set. Delivers to the plate. Fastball popped up down the third baseline. That one's going to get out of play. Nobody can catch a foul ball today, it looks like.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've been missed on both sides here. Dieterle still
that one out of glove.
Yeah, I know that one. We wouldn't go say that. We got 0-2 here. First and second. Hubbard to the plate. Fastball on the outside. Ball 1. Hornets are up 3-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard in the bottom of the first inning here. Still no outs. Ball to the plate. Fastball inside for a ball, a 2-2 count. Counts now 2-2 on Dieterle. Dieterle pitched a nice game in the second game for the Hornets yesterday. And the ball is ripped down the third baseline. Foul. Colin keeps making one little adjustment each time. And next time he swings, it's going to be fair.
Yep, he does.
They keep getting closer and closer to the line. This one's going to be fair. He's probably going to put one right over the third baseman's head.
Keep his weight back a little bit longer on his back foot. And
yep, we got to wait just a hair longer today. Pitcher's ready. Comes to the set. Fires to the plate. And strike 3 right down the middle. Taken for the first out for the Hornets. So Dieterle strikes out for the first out. Now it's going to bring up Maddox Wydell. Maddox Wydell is number 31. He's at first base for the Hornets. Howell at second. Oliver at first. Pitch is high and behind Maddox there.
Nice job by the catcher to make adjustment and catch that ball.
Yep. Those are always pretty tough because you got to fight the batter too. You don't know if it's going to hit him or not. A good job by the catcher, Lawson, for the Wolves. Pitch to the plate. Fouled off back towards us. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pleasant Hill's catcher's got the high knee savers on. They're up a little higher than normal on the catcher's equipment here. Here's the pitch by Pleasant Hill. Ball's hit out to right field, tailing towards the line. It's going to drop foul.
That was close.
Yeah, I think the wind's blowing that direction and kind of push it just a hair. Those are the types of hits Maddox needs right now. Just those confidence boosters, one you can smile about that falls in there and relax a little bit. He's kind of pressing a little bit, trying to do a little too much. Just needs to relax here. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Maddox Wydell. First baseman for the Hornets. Ball grounded to shortstop. Bobbles up. Throw to first base, and Maddox is going to be safe. Good hustle by Maddox, hustling down the line there. That's going to go down as an E6. Brings up the bases loaded to Matthew Boylan. Matthew Boylan doubled in his last at-bat yesterday. And a big moment for the Hornets. Ended up being 3 for 4 in the last game. We got the bases loaded for him. We got a hold at first, and we got the second baseman hold on. So there's a monstrous hole on the right side of the infield right now. Ball pitched behind him past the catcher, and is not going to go. That's Howell at third base. Better safe than sorry on that one.
Yeah, with 1 out especially.
Yep. You got a hot hitter out there right now, and you don't want to chance it. Don't want to take the bat out of his hands. Like I said, if we get an outside fastball here and Matthew can take it to the right side, and he can run for days. Or at least to first base, I guess. And here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Howell at third base.
I'm confused, Coach. Why are they holding the runner on at first? I don't know.
I don't either.
Okay.
Normally in this situation, you'll probably play in front of him, is what I would do. But, yeah. Maybe a little inexperienced. The ball is hit out in the center field. That's going to come down. That's going to probably score 2. Oliver's on his horse rounding third, and he's going to stay. So that's going to be a base hit RBI by Matthew Boylan.
It's like James held up the runner there at third base.
Yep.
That was a nice, solid hit by Matt.
Sure was. We got a 4-0 lead here on the Cass Communications scoreboard. It is 4-0. Brown County over Pleasant Hill. We got Thomas Boylan walking up to the plate, the 9-hole hitter for the Hornets. Matthew came through with a game-winning RBI single yesterday right up the middle.
Not sure what they're talking about there. The kid's throwing strikes.
Yep.
We're just tagging him.
Yep. Yep, we're doing a good job walking up to the plate with that aggressive mentality, looking for a fastball, putting it in play, making the defense field it. Kind of a quiet afternoon out here in Brown County right now. It's kind of a sleepy Sunday afternoon feel to it, doesn't it?
It does, yep.
I think the kids and parents expended a lot of energy last night in those 2 exciting games. And it's still kind of hot, and it's still not Friday yet.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah,
I know.
everybody's looking for.
I know. Back to the game here. We have the bases loaded. We got Thomas Boylan up to bat. Matthew at first. Pitch to the plate. Popped up here. Second baseman underneath it. And it pops out of his glove. Infield fly is called. So he can run at his own risk.
So everybody's safe.
Yep,
then.
everybody is
Run
safe.
Score.
Yep, run scores. Everybody's safe. Infield fly was called, so that's automatic out. That's 2 outs, but that run will score to give us 5 runs. Okay, 5 runs. Oliver scored. Flips the lineup over for the Hornets. We got Jack Buss, who singled last time. Matthews at first base. Wydell is at third, and Boylan is off with the pitch, and he's going to be there standing up. That's a stolen base for Matthew. Good time for a good 2-out RBI single here. 5-0 Hornets on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Hubbard comes set, throws the plate. Ball inside. We got 2 balls and no strikes to Jack Buss. Pitch to the plate, ball on the outside. Catcher with a good backhand stab at it, keeps the ball in front, saves that run.
Jack's probably surely taken here, isn't he, on a 3-0 count?
I think so. It's only a 5-0 game. If the score was a little bit higher, you tell him the green light and go. But probably going to be taken, going to be disciplined, going to show that bunt. Another one of Coach Hutz's things he really doesn't appreciate in these situations. But hey, what are you going to do? That goes up there with the pickoffs for me.
Yep.
You got to throw it. Jack Buss walks. Now he's going to get that courtesy runner, Vince Little, once again. And since Vince courtesy run for Jack already in this inning, he has to be the courtesy runner again. So this is the second appearance of this inning. Vince scored 1 run. Jack's been on base twice, and here comes Maverick Henry with the bases loaded. Fastball driven out to right field. That should score at least 1. The right fielder has trouble with the ball, and that's going to score Matthew. Matthew's going to come in. That's a good piece of hitting by Maverick Henry, shooting that ball to the right field for 2 RBIs.
That was a nice job by Mav. First pitch, he was sitting on it. He knew he was getting a fastball, and he took it right out there to the right field. And there's a little bit of a ball by the right fielder, but it wouldn't have mattered, I don't think. We still scored 2 runs.
Exactly right. Exactly right. That brings the score 7-0 Hornets on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Fullerton takes a strike on the inside corner. Last at bat, Tice Fullerton grounded to the shortstop. Beat it out on the throw. Mavericks at first base. Little at third base. Fullerton at the plate. The pitch from Hubbard. Ball grounded back to the shortstop. To second base. Nice play by the shortstop for the 3rd out of the inning.
It was a nice play by the shortstop there. Second baseman was covering, but after 1 complete inning here, Jared, the score is Brown County 7, your Pleasant Hill Wolves 0. We'll be back with a few, and by the way, Pittsburgh takes the lead over the Cardinals 2-1. So we'll be back right after this.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It could save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
All right, welcome back to Brown County here, and at the top of the 2nd inning on the Cass Communication scoreboard, your Brown County Hornets are up 7-0 on BCHornetsports.com. We got a few changes here for the Hornets defense so far. Dylan Rice comes in at third base, and he's going to bat in the 6th hole, and then Drew Market is in right field. He's going to bat in the 8th hole, and Sterling Linover is out in left field, and he's going to bat in the 9th hole. So to run you around the horn right now, we got Linover out in left. We got still Havens in center. We have Market in right. And we have Rice at third. And Fullerton now moves over to second with Henry at shortstop and Wydell at first. And a pop-up to Tice Fullerton, who moved over to second base for the 1st out of the inning.
Hopefully we can get 3 quick outs here, Jared, and get back to playing some offense.
Yep. Barrett is back throwing strikes once again.
And A.J. Cassing is sitting next over here to Jared. Decided to join us this evening, so maybe we can get him a microphone too.
If he starts calling out basketball plays, we're probably in trouble here. We got a strike 1 call here to Brady Lowe. Brady's wearing number 14, playing second base for the Pleasant Hill Wolves. And Barrett rocks and fires for strike 2.
Barrett's got a little smile on his face there after that pitch.
Yep, a little flinch there by Lowe. Got an 0-2 count on Lowe. And we got a strike 3 called. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and 2 outs now. This is going to bring up Sammy Alraz. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Apologize if I'm not. I guess that's why I teach PE, not English.
Yeah. I'm no better.
Sammy is playing third base, wears 13 for the Pleasant Hill Wolves. Comes set. Pitch to the plate. Ball is lined right back up the middle. He says, Hopefully I pronounced his name right, because that's a very solid hit by that young man for the first hit for the Wolves. It's a good-looking swing right there by Sammy.
That was. First pitch, too. Man, he was dead red, and he hit that sucker right up the middle.
I think I'll just call him Sammy for short. How about that? To make my job easier.
Sounds good.
Slamming Sammy there. Singles up the middle.
He hit that ball hard enough. Carter had to dive for it to stop it.
Yeah, he did. You're exactly right. And this brings up Binglow here. He's playing left field for the Pleasant Hill Wolves. Fastball squirts by the catcher, but right to him. Not enough, far enough for Sammy to move to second. Low up the bat here. Deacon Barrett comes set from the stretch. Fires to the plate. Ground ball low, and he's going. Sammy's off for second base. The throw to Henry, and the tag applied for the out. That's a caught stealing for Jack Buss.
That was a nice throw by Jack. He came up out of the pocket, out off his haunches, and made a nice strike throw to Maverick there for the third out of the inning. So after 1.5 innings, it's still 7-0 Brown County.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA features a 3,000 square foot fitness center with walking track and a full line of equipment. From group exercise classes to our new toddler zone to youth sports, there truly is something for every member of the family. But more than that, our real mission is rooted in our community. Through the past few months, your Y has continuously searched for needs to fill. We have served you from afar through initiatives including emergency childcare, grocery delivery, and virtual homework help. When you join the Y, you join more than a gym. You join an organization committed to serving the community in which we all live, work, and play.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time.
Welcome back to Brown County. In the bottom of the second inning, the Hornets lead 7-0. Deacon Barrett is the first batter of the inning. Deacon takes a fastball outside for ball one. Elaine Hubbard still the pitcher of record right now for the Pleasant Hill Wolves. And he fires to the plate. Fastball swung and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike on Barrett. Last inning, Barrett singled and scored a run.
He was out in front of that pitch quite a bit there. He just needs to keep his weight back like the other boys and tag it.
Yep, and there's a fly ball hit out to center field. Center fielder charging, makes the play out there for Pleasant Hill, and that center fielder out there is Peyton Lawson. That's a nice catch by him out there.
Ball was a little bit to his right, and he made a nice running catch coming in on it.
This brings up Mitchell Oliver. Mitchell Oliver got hit right in his back in the first at bat. Hubbard gets his sign, comes set, comes to the plate. Ball high for ball one. Mitchell back in the box. Hubbard comes set to the plate. Fastball, swing and a miss. That one catches Brian Ingram in the leg there.
Looks like he shook it off pretty well.
Yeah, sometimes those umpires, that ball just finds you every day, and it looks like today's going to be one of those days. Now 1 ball and 1 strike here on Oliver. Pitch to the plate. Fastball outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Mitchell. And like we said last week, Mitchell did a good job hitting the ball. I know one game, I think Camp Point, he was 3 for 3 with 3 solid hits. I think at Quincy had some solid contact also. And pitch to the plate. Ball is fouled. Healthy rip there by Oliver. Fouled off to the left side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And about got him again. He stepped out of the way of that one. Looked like on that one, Elaine Hubbard was a little quick to the plate and didn't get himself set there.
Yeah. Looked like, he slipped out of his hand something, but that ball was way off.
Full count here on Oliver. Pitch to the plate. Fastball fouled off. Staying alive. He gets a sign, comes set. Pitch to the plate. Fastball high for ball 4. And that's a 1-out walk issued to Mitchell Oliver. That will bring up Dylan Rice.
That's the first walk of the game right there.
Besides the hit by, Yep. Dylan Rice comes up to bat. This is Dylan's first at bat of the game. Dylan grounds the ball to shortstop. Shortstop bobbles it. And Dylan beats it out at first base. So that's going to go down as an E6. So Dylan Rice gets on base for the first time this year. And now it brings up Maddox Wydell. Maddox reached on an error by the shortstop in the last inning and scored a run. We got 1 out here. Oliver's at second base. Rice at first. Ball is high to Maddox. Elaine Hubbard has done a good job throwing strikes for the Pleasant Hill Wolves so far today. Hubbard comes set, fires to the plate. Ball is fouled straight back. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. Maddox Wydell at the plate. Maddox is playing first base today for the Hornets. Maddox DH'd yesterday. Got a pickoff attempt at first base, and that's going to allow Oliver to get over to the third base. The first baseman had some trouble with it. That sets up a first and third situation with Oliver at third and Dylan at first.
I never like throwing behind a runner.
No, unless you're Yadier Molina or you're left-handed. Yeah. You know what I mean? If it's a left-handed pick, that's great, but those righties, you're at such a disadvantage in that situation. Comes set to the plate, and a foul straight back, and a good hang by the catcher. We got a 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maddox Wydell. Dylan Chili Dog Rice is going to get his lead off first base. Oliver off third. Wydell at the plate. 1-2 count. Bottom of the second inning of a 7-0 game. Ball swing and miss, so I called that one too early, I guess. And that's going to be a strikeout by Maddox Wydell.
Yeah, Maddox chased one high and outside there. Just was probably a little over anxious, but you know, I'd rather see him go down swinging than just sit there looking at it.
Yep, and that's going to bring up Matthew Boylan. Sometimes you just try too hard. Oh, my bad, Matthew Boylan is not up. That's
Drew Market.
Drew Market. And the play at the plate is not in time. That's going to score Oliver. And Oliver scores to make it 8-0. My apologies, that's Drew Market now batting. He came in for Matthew Boylan. So this is Drew's first at bat of the game. Drew's out in right field right now for the Hornets. Drew got the start in, I believe, left field yesterday of the first game. Here's the pitch by Hubbard. Ball high, a 1-1 count. 2 outs, 8-0 game. Got Rice getting his lead off second base. Drew Market at the plate. Drew is an 8th grader. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Like Drew needs to keep his head on the baseball right now. He's kind of pulling off a little bit, a little anxious. And then pitch to the plate. Fastball outside for a ball. That's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Elaine Hubbard still on the mound for the Pleasant Hill Wolves. Waiting on a sign. Takes a couple deep breaths. Comes set. To the plate. Fastball way outside. Rice is on his way to third base, and he's going to make it there safely. We have a full count. We have a full count on Market. We have Sterling Linover is on deck in the 9-hole for the Hornets. If Market can reach base safely, that's going to bring up Linover and then flip the lineup over. Couple deep breaths by Hubbard there. Gets a sign, comes set, delivers to the plate. Fastball fouled off down the right side. Good job by Drew fighting that pitch off there, staying alive.
Well, the full count, 2 strikes, got to protect the plate no matter what. So, yeah, that's a nice job by Drew.
Yep. It's a good job fighting him off. Go down swinging if you go down. Hubbard gets his sign, comes set. Pitch to the plate's coming. Ball outside. That's a good full count walk by Drew Market. Drew Market is going to reach first base there. That's going to bring up Sterling Linover for his first at bat of the game. Sterling was the KLC Inc.'s player of the game in the first game against Carthage. Went 2 for 4 yesterday with 2 key hits. Let's see if he can keep the hot streak going. Fastball. He was up there swinging. Popped up. Third baseman is on the chase and just out of reach. That was real good effort by Sammy there.
Yeah, Sammy, he got a good jump on that ball. He almost come up with it.
Yep. Almost in this situation, if you just lay out and nothing can hurt you. If you dive for it and you miss it, it's not going to be a fair ball. So that'd be the only critique, I guess you'd say, on that play.
Sure.
But that's great effort by the third baseman of Pleasant Hill there. Market's at first base. Rice is at third. Linover's up to bat. And the pitch to the plate on its way. Ball driven out to left field. One hops the left fielder, and that's going to be a base hit by Linover. The ball gets away from the second baseman. Market's on his way to third base. Linover stays. Rice scores on the play, so that's going to be RBI single by Sterling Linover. That ball was stung pretty good there.
He tagged that ball. That was a nice hit by Sterling.
We got 2 outs, 9-0 in the bottom of the second inning on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We got Drew Market at third. We got Sterling Linover at first. That's going to bring up Jack Buss. Jack Buss has reached base twice today, a single and a walk for Jack. Fastball taken for strike 1. I will give Elaine Hubbard a lot of credit. He is firing the strikes out there.
He is, yep. We're just hitting them
Yep.
and finding the holes.
We are finding a lot of holes out there today, and he's doing a good job throwing strikes. He's maintained his composure out there. He's been out there for a long time so far, and he's doing a good job by keep throwing strikes. A 1-1 count, and as I say that, he throws a ball.
Yep, I see that.
That was pretty close, though.
So.
That was pretty close. I'm swinging at that one, I think. And Jack Buss is up to the plate. Linover leads off first. Market off third. Pitch to the plate coming high. That's going to be a ball. 2-1 count. 2 outs here. Hubbard gets his sign from Lawson. Comes set. Delivers to the plate. Fastball outside for a ball. That's a 2-1 count on Buss.
I think it's 3-1.
Yeah.
The scoreboard. Quit relying on that scoreboard.
I know. I start dazing off and I look up there. Not on top of my game, I guess. 3-1 count. Buss looking for something to drive here. Ball high, and you are correct. Jack Buss is on base 3 times. I'd say he is Paul Goldschmidt right now on that on-base percentage. That is for sure. Paul Goldschmidt is leading the baseball in the on-base percentage at over 500, and I bet you Jack Buss is close to 700 right now on the season.
Yeah, I'd agree. Jack's done very well so far in getting on base this year.
Yep. That brings in Vince Little as the courtesy runner for the catcher. Vince has scored twice so far for the Hornets, scored 2 runs. That's going to bring up Maverick Henry. Maverick stung a ball for 2-run single RBI. And that's a ball. I like to see Maverick put one in the gap right here. Just get one and pull one over the left field's head. He's playing kind of shallow right now, and watch the boys run here. We got the bases loaded in a 9-0 game. Bottom of second for your Hornets. Vince Little off first, Lynn over at second, Markets at third, Henry at the plate, delivers to the plate, high, 2 balls and no strikes to Maverick Henry.
It's close.
Yep. Real close. Hubbard gets a sign from Lawson, gives a check over there to Little. First base is holding Little on right now. Got that nice gap developed here in the right side of your defense. Ball high. Now I think in this situation I'm turning him loose.
Yeah, I would agree. Yep. If it's down there and it's something you want, tag it.
Yep. I tell them they have the green light. I said, you're green. If you like it, drive it. And we got a 3-0 pitch coming here to Maverick Henry. On his way it comes. There he goes. And I think Coach Blakely was on the same page with us in that situation.
Just missed it. Just got under it. Just a little bit.
But like you say, as a coach, he wasn't out in front on his front foot. He wasn't lunging at the ball. He was swinging off his back foot, trying to drive it, and that's exactly the type of swing you want in that situation. Just fouled it off. 3-1 count here. Maverick Henry to the plate. Underneath that one once again in about the same exact spot, fouls it back for a full count. So now the runners are going to be going with the pitch. As a third base runner, this is a scary one. You want to get as far in the grass as possible in foul territory.
Yes, I agree.
Especially with a right-handed batter.
Hopefully all the boys are paying attention here. Full count.
Yep, we need to be going with the pitch here. So I think a double will definitely probably score a little if he finds a gap. And we have a ball.
Ball 4. There's only one kid that ran there.
Yeah, Vince was on top of that. The other two was a little behind on that one, but that's going to score the run to put our score to 10-0 in the bottom of the first at the Cass Communications scoreboard here in Brown County. Pleasant Hill coach is going to go out and talk to his pitcher right now. If they make a pitching change, we're going to go to a commercial here. We'll stay with you, and Tice Fullerton is walking up to the plate here. And we'll see what Pleasant Hill wants to do here. Maverick Henry is at first. Vince Little is at second. Looks like they're going to leave him in. And Sterling Linover is the runner at third base.
Brings you up a good question. How many mound
you get 3 per kid. After the third one, you get 3 mound visits. After the fourth one, you got to take them out.
Okay. So that was 2 to that pitcher
there.
Gotcha.
Yep. Now, Tice needs to stay back and drive this one. One thing I noticed when I was watching the video from last night, his hands are getting outside the baseball. He needs to keep his hands inside the baseball and drive it. I happened to catch that when I was watching it. And it's a strike call in the inside corner. Seems like he's trying to get outside the baseball. If he keeps him in, I think he's going to really do some damage on these pitches here. Got a no ball, 1 strike count with 2 outs here. Pitch to Fullerton. And he pulls it down to the shortstop. It's by him and out to left field by him. And that's going to score 1, and we got a heads-up play there by Maverick. He was running with his heads down and about ran through the stop sign. So that's a good solid contact by Tice Fullerton. That's going to give him an RBI for a single. That makes the score 11-1 with 2 outs. Deacon Barrett is up to bat. Deacon has flown out to the center fielder earlier this inning. He led off the inning. So this is the second time we have batted around so far in this game. Deacon Barrett is the pitcher right now. He flew out to center fielder. He takes ball 1, delivers to the plate. Fastball driven out to left field. That's going to get over the left fielder's head. That's probably going to score 2. And that's going to score Henry. That is a ground rule double because it goes over the fence. So Henry is going to score. That's a nice piece of hitting by Deacon Barrett for a double.
Yeah, he tagged that ball too. That ball just two-hopped it over the fence. Or under the fence, I guess. Brings it 13-0 on the Cash Communication scoreboard, correct?
Yes, that is correct. It is 13-0. It is 13-0 here in the bottom of the third. Oliver is up to bat.
That was a ball, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
1 ball, no strikes. Oliver has walked and he's been hit. So he is up there looking for something to hit. We got a 2-0 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch to the plate. Fastball taken for strike right down the middle. I'm surprised Oliver didn't come out of his shoes on that one.
Yeah.
After being hit and walked. One of those old Ozuna swings that used to play for the Cardinals and fall down on one knee. And here's the pitch to the plate. Ball outside. 3-1 count on Mitchell Oliver. The run of importance right now, if you're Pleasant Hill, you're thinking about is at second base, because if that runner scores, the run rule is 15 runs after 3 innings. That's ball forward. So that's 3 times on base for Oliver. That's going to bring up Dylan Rice. Dylan Rice is at third base. Dylan Rice has reached on an error when he hit a ground ball to the shortstop. So a great RBI opportunity for the Chili Dog here.
Yeah, Dylan needs to boost his confidence as well, get a good hit here.
Fastball inside for ball 1. Dylan's wearing number 4 with a high sock look today. Those nice high green Nike socks. We got our courtesy runner, 45. That's Vlad, isn't it? 25.
Alex Beheimer.
Alec Beheimer. Alec Beheimer is running now for Deacon Barrett. Okay, so Beheimer's now at second. We got Oliver at first. Fullerton is out at third base. Elaine Hubbard is still on the mound for the Wolves. Gets his sign from Lawson. He comes set to the plate. Fastball, strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here. Dylan Rice at the plate. Pitch to the plate. Inside and ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Elaine Hubbard gets his sign, comes set, checks on the runners, comes to the plate. Fastball outside, gets by the catcher, but no go there. No go from the Hornet runners. I think Hubbard's about out of juice. What do you think?
Yes, I do too. It's sad to say, but yes, he's not even found a strike here for a while.
Yeah, he's his pitch count's probably getting pretty high. We talk about stressful pitches. He's had a lot of stressful pitches in this game, so I think he's about done out there. He stayed out there and pitched about as far as he probably can. I know he's getting frustrated out there. It's a tough job in this situation, but I tell you what, he's out there throwing strikes. I think that's only the second walk he's had, second or third walk for him, and all it's been in this second inning here when he's been out there for a little bit. 19 for 31.
Trey.
So Trey Fullerton is batting for Maddox Wydell. Okay. Trey Fullerton's up to bat here. Trey had an at-bat yesterday, I believe. Started in left field. Pitch to the plate. Ball grounded to the shortstop. Shortstop is up with it. Goes to third base for the out. And that's out number 3. So a good heads-up play there by the shortstop from Pleasant Hill. Going the easy route to third base, and that will end our inning.
After 2.5 innings, after 2 complete innings, the Brown County Hornets lead the Pleasant Hill Wolves 14-0 on the Cash Communications scoreboard.
To buy it when you see it.
Casting Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Welcome back to Brown County here on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Brown County leads the Pleasant Hill Wolves 14-0 at the top of the first inning. We got some changes for the Brown County Hornets starting on the mound. Eli Staten starts on the rubber here in the third inning for the Hornets. Also out in center field, Jack Sefton has came in for Carter Havens. The DH, I'm sure, is still on. And so far, there's 2 balls and no strikes to number 3. That's Bing Lowe. If you remember, he was up to bat when they were caught stealing in the past inning. And here's the pitch from Staten. Strike. We got 2 balls and 1 strike. We also got Drew Market still in right field. We got Maddox Wydell is now out in left field. And we have Sterling Linwood now takes over at first base. And there's a swing and the miss there by Lowe. Makes the count 2-2.
A lot of defensive changes here going into this inning.
Ball on the outside. I think we got our 8th grade day lineup back in. I think all the 8th graders are in out there if I can see properly. 3-2 count. Strike 3 called on the inside corner there. And that's Staten's first strikeout. That will bring up number 2, Tyler Van Dyne, who's playing shortstop. Tyler Van Dyne has been the shortstop. Eli Staten takes a look. Fastball, strike 1. There's a kid that was a really good running back at my age in high school named Ben Van Dyne. I'm sure that's probably some type of relation from Pleasant Hill. I'm sure he's about a 1,000-yard rusher from Pleasant Hill. Ground ball right back to Staten. Fielded cleanly, thrown over to Linover from the second out of the game. Put out goes 1-3 of this inning. This brings up the 9-hitter, Talon Walters. He's playing right field. He's number 4 for Pleasant Hill. Staten gets his sign from Bus, comes set, fires to the plate for strike 1. Staten has done a good job coming in throwing strikes.
He's definitely doing his job, and he's pitching from the stretch too.
Yep. Ball high. We got 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch to the plate. Ball fouled up. Good try by Jack Buss to barehand that one. Good reactions. Talk about Deacon Barrett a little bit. Deacon Barrett did a good job starting for the Brown County Hornets. He went 2 innings. He struck out 3 guys and only gave up 1 hit. So another solid outing by Deacon.
Yeah, Deacon looked good on the mound tonight. Looked very comfortable up there. I think he's going to take the Hornets well into the regionals this year.
And Staten throws a ball for a 2-2 count. Strike 3 on the inside corner, and that is 3 outs for the Hornets.
Well, after 2.5 innings, that's 14-0 Brown County on your Cash Communications scoreboard. Be back right after some words from these local sponsors.
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
B&N Trucking is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries. Licensed and fully instructed hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today.
Enjoy your journey by dreaming big. It's Sarah Hoots here with All About Dance and More LLC in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. New season online registration is now open and classes begin September 8th. Visit us on Facebook, All About Dance and More, LLC.
Welcome back to Brown County here. It's a 14-0 game in the bottom half of the third inning. Your Brown County Hornets are up to bat. Leading off for the Hornets is Drew Market.
Drew walked last time at bat.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. And the ball just high and outside for ball one.
You call that inside or outside?
Behind him. What was it? Bull Durham, throw it at the bull there. And Hubbard gets his look here. Comes to the plate. Ball outside. Oh, don't make him work any extra, young fella.
Yeah, got to have good throws back to your pitcher. He's already stressed out and hot enough.
Yep. He's been out there a while today. Here's Hubbard coming set to the plate. Ball. 3-0 count here. Hubbard gets a sign from Lawson here. Comes set, delivers to the plate. Ball on the inside corner.
4 straight pitches for a ball there. Nice at bat by Drew.
Yep, that's Drew's second time on base there. So he's reached safely in 2 plate appearances. That's going to bring up Sterling Linover, and Sterling stung a ball out to left field last time up. And here's the pitch home. Sterling swings and misses for strike 1. Sterling singled and grabbed an RBI.
The Pirates did end up beating the Cardinals 4-3 in that first game.
Hopefully they can come back. I know for the local flavor that Jeff Hartlib, who's a relief pitcher for the Pirates, is Mrs. Craven, the principal at the high school's nephew.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Has ties to McMurray and ties to Quincy University. He actually went to Quincy University as a basketball player, then transferred to Lindenwood University and started pitching.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yep. So we got 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Linover. And comes to plate as Hubbard. Ball popped up back here for a foul ball.
It actually landed inside the field here.
Oh. Didn't read that one right. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Linover. Marcus, your runner at first base. Looks like Micah Henry is on deck. So my guess is he's going to bat for Jack Buss, and Jack Buss is going to re-enter. The Hornets are looking for that magic 1 run here to give it the 15-0 rule, which is in play this year. Ball is roped out to center field, And that's a nice snow cone catch out there by the center fielder. I tell you what, that center fielder has 2 attempts and he's got 2 catches.
That is, yep. Sterling put the bat on that ball. He tagged that thing, and that thing was hit well, but that center fielder was playing deep for him, and he made the catch.
Yeah, that sounded real good off the bat. And that's going to bring up Micah Henry. Micah Henry is batting for Jack Buss. Henry's a lefty, wears number 23 for the Hornets. Ball thrown over the third baseman, and that is caught by Sammy. And he's got Market off the base, and the ball gets away from the first baseman, and Market's on his way now to second base. He's going to be up there cleanly. So that was a nice poke by Henry that's fielded by Sammy over there at third base for the second out of the inning.
That was a good hit and a good play by the third baseman there. He had to come in on that ball and make a pretty good effort to catch it, and he almost got Drew picked off first, but got to make a good throw to first.
And Vlad Ravarchuk is our next batter. Thank you. He wears number 32. Vlad is a 7th grader, so is a Micah Henry. We'll probably see these guys again in the B innings. Vlad steps in here. Got Market at second base. 2 outs here. Pitch to the plate. Inside for a ball. 1 ball. No strikes. Market with the lead. Hubbard still on the mound dealing for Pleasant Hill. Hubbard comes set. Pitch to the plate. Ball grounded to the shortstop. Throw comes off the bag, and Vlad is safe. Good hustle down the line by Vlad. Market kind of messed with the shortstop a little bit. He had to step around him for the throw.
Yeah, and your first baseman, he's got to stay on first base. That ball was in line. It was going to make it there, but he comes off the bag to catch the ball, so he's safe.
6 for 8.
No runner at first and third now, so 1 more run, and we're going to call this a ball game.
That's right. Who we got coming up here? Is this Drew Schuyler. Drew Schuyler is now in the game for the Hornets. Drew Schuyler wears number 6 for the Hornets. Drew is also a 7th grader. Now we got Vlad is at first base. We have Market at third. 14-0 is your score on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 2 outs in the books here. Pitch to the plate. Ball gets by him. Vlad's on his way to second. So we got Vlad at second. Market's still at third. The game-ending run is at 80 feet away here. See if Drew Schuyler can come through for the Hornets. Ball outside. Elaine Hubbard for Pleasant Hill still out there battling. That gas tank is probably running pretty low right now.
A boatload of pitches
he has.
tonight.
I hope they got some ice for him because he's out there battling, though. I'll give the kid a lot of credit. Pitch to the plate. Strike on the inside corner, and that strike zone gets a little wider in situations like this.
Sure it does.
Trying to help the young man out. Hubbard gets his sign from the stretch, deals fastball, ground ball right back at Hubbard. Hubbard steps, throws it over to first base for the out.
That was a nice hit by Drew to put the bat on the ball, but after 3 completed innings here, we didn't get that 1 run we needed, so it's still 14-0. We'll be back for the 4th inning right after word from our local sponsors.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Hey, do you know anyone looking for a new job in Mount Sterling? A Rustic Garden hires locally, and they could be looking for you to help out. Entry-level jobs make a great way to build your resume. So visit arusticgardens.com and apply on their jobs website, arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself Will County? Larry and staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
And welcome back to Brown County. Here it's 14-0 in the top of the 4th inning. Brown County leads Pleasant Hill.
Need an umpire.
Yeah.
Trying to play a little ball there.
Yeah, they're playing backyard there. We're waiting for Brian. We had a bunch of changes here, and we'll try to get those for you. We got Mitchell Oliver now is on the mound. Jack Buss is re-entered at behind the plate. At third base, we still have Dylan Rice. We have Maverick Henry re-entered, is now at shortstop. Tice Fullerton re-entered, still at second base. Sterling Linover still at first. In right field, we have Drew Market. Left field, Maddox Wydell. And now our center fielder, Eli Staten, has moved from the mound out to center field.
A lot of changes.
A lot of changes. A lot of stuff for me to write down. Pleasant Hill is back to the top of the order. Elaine Hubbard, number 6, is up. On Oliver throws ball 1.
This is the first appearance, I think, by Mitchell that we've seen this season,
yep.
right?
I have not seen him pitch before, and this is the first time I get the chance, unless he threw, I don't think he threw in any of the B game. Strike called. We got a 1-1 strike here to Elaine Hubbard. And like I said, I give Elaine Hubbard a lot of credit to staying out there and throwing strikes for the Pleasant Hill Wolves.
Yeah, Lane had a long game today.
Yep. And this ball looks like right now Oliver's falling off the mound. He needs to stay more straightforward to get that plant foot down towards the plate. He's really falling off to the first base side. Here's the pitch by Oliver. I keep that front shoulder closed there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just to give the folks at home the run rules in junior high they play by, it's 10 runs after 5, 12 runs after 4, and 15 after 3 now. Ball on the outside, so it's a full count. Got to close that front shoulder. Got to keep that glove tucked in. Reach out towards the plate here. Mitchell winds and fires. Ball popped up. Linover after it. Finds the dugout.
That was a good hustle there by Jack and Sterling, and all 3 of them to go after that foul ball. It's close foul ball, but barely snuck over the fence.
Yep. Good to see they're still out there moving hard. And here's Oliver's delivery to the plate. Really falling off that mound. He's got to stay square, deliver that foot, come straight to that plate. Another thing it does, it protects that arm. You start falling off, that arm hangs out there, and there's a lot of stress on that elbow and shoulder area. So Pleasant Hill gets its second base runner of the game, and that's Elaine Hubbard, who draws a leadoff walk here in the top of the 4th inning. Brings up Jaron Lawson. Lawson is hit by the pitch. So now Pleasant Hill has runners at second and first. That's Hubbard at second, Lawson at first. It brings up Peyton Lawson.
I heard that one from here.
Yeah.
That one there got him good. And Mitchell's bringing the ball. He throws hard.
Yep, that got him right in the middle of the back. And Jaron Lawson is out there walking it off a little bit. That brings up Peyton Lawson. Peyton Lawson has made some nice plays out in center field. He's caught 2 balls out there for the Pleasant Hill Wolves.
His coach says he's good.
Yep, coach says he's good. Doesn't have a very big lead, though, right now. And there he goes. He walks off the base with his head down. And strike 1 called. Good pitch by Oliver there. Sun's coming out a little bit. It's kind of peeking up in the clouds. It is. Getting a little warmer out there, it feels like. Oliver delivers to the plate. Ball low in the dirt. Good job by Jack Buss blocking that. That's what you like to see in a 14-0 ball game. Kids still working on their craft.
Yeah, Jack did a great job. He shifted his whole body over there to stop that ball, and they kept it in front of him and kept the runners from first and second.
No outs here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball right down the middle and a swing and a miss. 1-2 count now on Peyton Lawson.
From what I've seen, he pitches a little bit better out of the stretch. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of times when those young kids, they get that, if they use a slide step, ball on the outside corner, if they use a slide step, there's more things moving, and it's more apt to throw yourself open. You know, you see a lot of major league pitchers now, they're almost turned, so that front shoulder is closed when they start. Jack Flaherty is a good example of that, and we all know how good Jack Flaherty is. That ball is low for a 2-2 count. But the crazy thing is that stance is illegal in high school.
Really?
You have to be straight across the rubber. You can't be turned like that.
Oh.
And here's the pitch to the plate. Fastball, swing and a miss. And Oliver records his first out of the inning via the strikeout of Peyton Lawson. So that's 1 out. That brings up Carter Jones. He is the first baseman for the Pleasant Hill Wolves. He's wearing number 9. He flew out to the second baseman in his first at bat. Ball outside for ball 1. Oliver gets his sign from Buss. Comes set, checks at the runner at second base. Fastball, strike 1. And this we were talking about last night a little bit. If you watch Maverick Henry, we probably just want to play our normal position in this situation of the game. He's kind of leaving a little bigger hole for the 4-hitter in Pleasant Hill.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Just leave that runner alone at second. I don't think he's going anywhere anyway.
Nope. I think they got daylight to pick him off, though, if he looks up there. And he does, as we talk about it. He is underneath it.
That was close play.
That was a good daylight play. The kid was taking 2 hops once he came set, and that was a good job by Mitchell and Maverick. We had a big pickoff against Carthage that changed the momentum. Mitchell comes set, delivers to the plate. Fastball, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We got Linover playing it on the grass. Rice is almost on the grass too, looking for that double play ball to end the game. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 2. That's 2 outs. Brings up Brady Lowe. He wears number 14 for the Pleasant Hill Wolves. He's playing second base. So we got runners at first and second, 2 outs, 14-0 game. Ball in the dirt. Good block by Buss.
Mitchell just needs pitch strikes here.
Yeah.
Yep, these kids are, I don't think they're going to hit the ball all that well, Coach. So, yeah, just throw a strike across the plate.
Ball. And that is 2 balls and no strikes.
He's throwing a lot of his pitches are short. Why is that?
Well, a lot of times, if you watch his front foot isn't getting down. If you watch his, you always want that plant foot down. And I tell my kids, let that big arm come over. So if you watch that plant foot, we have a pickoff attempt that goes out in center field. And that's going to move up the runners 80 feet. A lot of times when kids throw short and high, that plant foot doesn't get down. Learned a lot from watching Robin Lewis over at Beerstown. You always want to pitch with that big chest. You want that chest face forward, and that foot's got to go down first. And if you ever watch Robin Lewis coach his pitchers, he always talks about that. So right there, see how he's falling off and he's reaching for that? A lot of times with young pitchers, I always put like an X on the mound. So you got to hit that spot every time.
So pretty much in essence, he just needs to get his foot planted and finish towards home.
Yep, and that's it. You got to hit that same spot. A lot of young guys, you work with that X in front, just hitting that spot. See how if you watch, he's on the left-hand side of that rubber instead of coming straight down it. It's the same thing you do with a kid that steps out all the time. You kind of give him that target so he can mentally do that. And that's a walk there to Brady Lowe. That's going to bring up Sammy. Sammy is wearing number 13, playing third base here. He singled last time right back up the box for Pleasant Hill's hit of the game. Fastball outside for ball 1. Got the bases loaded here. We got Hubbard at third, Lawson at second, and we got Lowe at first base. Sammy's up to bat. Fastball down the middle. Strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Got the pickoff play to third base there, but nothing happening. Nice stop by Dylan too. Save a run for sure.
Yep, and that you just want to come after the batters. You don't want to make any mistakes. Let them score runs. Fastball fouled off. Pleasant Hill Wolves are down to their last strike here.
Foul ball.
It's a dead ball. Dead ball, guys. Getting excited. Getting excited here. Got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 14-0 in the Cass Communications scoreboard. Mitchell Oliver gets a sign from Jack Buss. Kicks to the plate. Fires home. Swing and a miss. Ball is caught by Jack Buss. Tags the runner out. And that should do it, folks.
I think that is it, Jared. I'm not getting too excited here, but I do believe that is the ball game. 15-0. The Brown County Hornets win this ball game, the A game tonight here, and I think they're going to come back and play some B innings. But we will take a quick. What are we doing here?
Yeah. I think Coach or umpire Eric Grady is letting them know right now what's going on.
So we'll take a quick break. Nevertheless, here we'll take a quick break for some word from our local sponsors, and we'll gather our thoughts here and be right back with you with the lineup for the game this evening.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Interested in solar for your home? Confused by the information available on the savings and tax credits available, or if any of the options will work for you? Call Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 and let the Comfort Man take away the confusion and plan the best system for your home or business. They will visit your home or business, evaluate your unique situation. Then the Scrantons will sit down with you and discuss each option, giving personal service and planning. Scranton Heating and Cooling. Visit them on the web at comfortman.com. At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA features a 3,000 square foot fitness center with walking track and a full line of equipment. From group exercise classes to our new toddler zone to youth sports, our real mission is rooted in our community. Through the past few months, your Y has continuously searched for needs to fill. We have served you from afar through initiatives including emergency childcare, grocery delivery, and virtual homework help. When you join the Y, you join more than a gym. You join an organization committed to serving the community in which we all live, work, and play.
And welcome back here to BCHornetsports.com. And after the 12-run rule after 4 innings finished that game, so the Hornets got the victory 14-0. On your Cass Communications scoreboard there. The B game is going to take place here in a minute, and you probably see it on the live feed right now. We are not going to give you the play-by-play on that today, but we're going to leave the live feed up while we're talking anyway so you can enjoy it. Looks like Wyatt Cassing is going to be your pitcher on the mound here for the B game. So let's talk about this A game real quick. The Hornets came out and put 14 runs on the board. They scored, 7 in the first inning? And
yeah, 7, and kept tacking them on from thereafter.
Yep, so the Hornets did a good job coming out swinging up the bats. You know, it was kind of a slower start for the Hornets after the big probably rush of playing those 2 games last night, but they got the job done. They played well in the field. Our pitchers, Deacon Barrett and Eli Staten and Oliver, all threw strikes and didn't walk very many people, so they did get a job. So the Hornets finished this week at 3-0, so a great week for the Hornets.
Yeah, it was a great week for the Hornets, especially when you come off a high of winning to a Cowper team like we played last night at Carthage, and then you come back and you play a team like Pleasant Hill. Not discrediting Pleasant Hill at all, but you know there's just 2 different calibers of ball there, so it's hard to stay active in the game. And the boys done very well in staying active in the game today, and they was hustling after foul balls. They was still adjusting their body as a catcher, doing a good job of catching, and they was pitching strikes.
Yeah, and this is our Casting Lumber Company post-game show. The Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for 45 years. Casting Lumber Company at Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. And we're going to move on to the KCL Inc. Player of the game. So, Kent, who do you got for the KLC Inc. Player of the game?
Well, first of all, I'd like to talk a little bit about Deacon Barrett and how well he did on the mound tonight. And he come out, started the game, and he retired the first 9 batters in a row. So that was a great job. They barely made it through the lineup in 3 innings. So I'd say that we're going to have Code tonight because he was also, it's a 2-man crew there. You got your pitcher and you got your catcher. And your catcher does a hell of a job back there. And Jack done great stopping the ball. He was very active back there, and his on-base percentage, Jack is just leading the league, probably leading the area in his on-base percentage. So my KLC Inc. players of the game tonight versus the Pleasant Hill Wolves is going to be Deacon Barrett and Jack Buss.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I thought Deacon did a good job throwing strikes, and I think at the plate he's starting to get his timing down, looks like, and he got 2 hits. He's got 3 RBIs today. And what you said about Jack Buss, too, Jack caught a very competitive game yesterday. He did a good job behind the plate today. He was 3 for 3 getting on base, and he got moved up to the leadoff spot, so that was a brand new spot for him, and he didn't miss a beat one step, and he did a great job so far handling those pitchers of the staff of Brown County, and he did a good job at the plate also.
Yes, I agree 100%. So congratulations to those 2 boys for sure.
And to wrap up us today, a couple things to keep in mind. Our Hornets are now 4-1. The only loss coming to a 3A school so far. So against schools, I guess you'd say our size, we're undefeated so far. And there's no doubt in my mind if we played the Quincy team again, we'd give them a run for their money.
Oh, I agree. What was that score?
It was a 3-1 game,
yeah.
And no, you're right. It's 4-1, and we had that one bad inning, and it looks like we have learned from that inning and moving forward anyway. Moving on to next week, like we said, they traveled to Calhoun on Wednesday, and on Thursday they go to Hamilton. Is it?
Yeah, Hamilton. Just so everybody knows, we're not traveling to Calhoun because the service down there isn't the best. Won't be able to broadcast the game, and then Hamilton, they're not letting any spectators or broadcasting due to the COVID virus going around. So those 2 games will not be broadcast, but then I think we'll be back. Was there a game Saturday or something?
Friday there's against Liberty.
Right.
There's 2 B games, and we're going to plan on having that on the YouTube link, video, and the MixLR audio with that next week. So that's what we got planned for you next week. We've kind of been spoiled with home games here. It's been kind of nice to sit here and watch ball games. I know I've enjoyed it anyway. I hope you've enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
With that, so we get to watch some Brown County baseball, and I hope all you guys tune in and tell your friends to watch us here on BCHornetsports.com. And we're going to get out of here as young Wyatt Casting here is dealing some strikes here with a runner at first base. But we hope you guys tune in next week if we have those broadcasts, and especially on Friday. And then follow the Facebook website or the YouTube link to subscribe to it so you can get all the updates and all the stuff coming for Brown County Hornet Sports. And Kent, you got anything before we leave?
No. Look forward to seeing you next week, Jared.
All right, it's been a pleasure working with you, and we are going to get off the radio here. So you guys all stay safe out there, stay healthy, and enjoy this nice weather, and we're signing off.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community.
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-size business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and
Thank you for listening to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's sponsors include Brown County State Bank, Burnett's Plumbing Company, Cass Communications, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust, Mount Sterling, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber Company, KLC Inc., All About Dance and More, Farmer State Bank, Griggsville, Larry Dunn Accounting, Mount Sterling YMCA, Ray Insurance Agency, B&N Trucking, Mount Sterling Savings Center, A Rustic Garden, Granton Heating and Cooling, and St. Mary's School.